Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Alwa's Legacy. That's right, we're back once again, and I did look up in between episodes how to do this. I would not have thought of this. This is clever, but it's not something I would have thought of. Bump, bump. I am now green. I think I timed it poorly. Which also does explain the double block that we didn't understand earlier. So, orb. I'm glad to understand that. I'm actually legitimately glad that I looked it up, because I would not have figured that out. It's... no. That would not have occurred to me. Fast travel. By death. Alright, so we've picked up another tier, which I'm not totally sure when or how we did that. I need to look back at my footage to figure it out. Because I just... oh no, I know how we did it. It's the sliding block puzzle. I'm so dumb. I promise I'm not a blonde. All evidence to the contrary. Alright. And so if we put this in here, that also completes this area. So, cool. We are 2 minutes in and we've completed a couple areas. Rocketing fast. Alright, so bop, bop, bop. Nope, nope. Is this a Toki Torian reference? Huh. Huh. Still not all the secrets in this area. There's a chunk, there's a long passage on the right side that we haven't been in a long time. Let's check that side. Actually, hold on. Let's check our orbs. We're at 3. It is kind of funny the way that with, you know, a lot of games, you go through an area and then you just don't look at it again. What are you doing here? Yeesh. Gosh, it may have been longer since we've been here than I realized. It kind of feels like this ought to be a separate map section, than just central Alwa. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, that would have gameplay implications that might not be desirable, but huh. Huh. Slightly surprised by this. Finding absolutely no progress on completing this zone. Curious. 19. I don't mind when I'm the one instigating, like, I wonder how many times I've died. That's fine. It's when the game rubs your nose in it that I'm like, oh, that's kind of jerk move. A lot of rooms with no secrets for me to find. That was just a really long stretch of effectively nothing. I wonder, the house over here, right? The guy who ostensibly gave hints may have misremembered where he was. Might have been the other way. Double check. Yeah, we got this one. No, it had to have been somewhere else. I don't know. Something I kind of wish that this game had, that I'm a little surprised that it doesn't, to be honest. There's no way that I can tell for us to put our own markers on here. Which feels a bit of a shame to me. Because there's plenty of points where I'm like, I can tell that there's a thing here, I want to remember it for later. I want to just put a mark on my map. My mother always says, unless you swim like an otter, stay clear of the water. Okay. Fair enough. I would say that we still don't swim like an otter. Alright, let's see if we can't clear up this dungeon up here. Because we've missed something in here. Looks clear. Alright, found it. So we're still not completely done. Curious, can I just like ride up into the boss room? Yes. Does that help me? I don't think so. But maybe. I could see this place having some shortcuts. Wasn't there a thing actually? Yeah. One just hanging out, alright. Nice. 98%. Oof. Ah, okay. So we need to switch time. I don't know that we can from here. So we need to get that root out of the way. Where else have we seen blue buttons on the ground? Gosh dang it. Okay, cool. The game was generous to us. 100%. Cool. The rose gravestones would be a great example of something that I would want to switch around, right? And mark on my map. I don't know why I said switch around. That was just the wrong word. Must be getting tired. Feels good to be completing some of these areas. So 100%. Village of Mila, 100%. Abandoned Ruins, 100%. Sylvan Temple, 100%. Monk's Mire, 100%. Boyd's Farm, 100%. Central Alwa, not 100%. Edie's Keep, 100%. Cloakey's Bridge, 100%. Rose Castle, 94%. And that seems to be mostly because of the warps. Castle Garden, still sitting at 96%, I suspect because of the Rose. Grand Library, 100%. Westwood, 100%. Ancient Catacombs, 98%. We're missing something, some minor thing somewhere there. Valley of Reprisal, 90%, which we can ascribe to the water. And Arcane Halls, only 86%. I kind of feel like Arcane Halls is actually like the next logical place to go in terms of just like trying to 100%. Double checking, looking for stuff. I'm kind of making myself a slightly harder time now because I gotta get back up. Another rose. Like, I'd love to mark this on my map. Reasonably confident we got that loop over to the left. Reasonably confident we've cleared up the area to the left here as well. You know what I should do? I should just go to the top. Do I think there's anything below me here? Maybe. I mean, this is the final boss right here, so... Roft camera. Huh, I think walking into the boss room counted as 2%. I want to just see, can I do this to get right back? Yeah, cool. Do that. Do I think the final boss is 12%? Not really, but... There was the guy, the secret ninja, who challenged us to a race. I'm wondering... if there's something going on with that. Yeah, he's back here. Quick race to the top. Test your skills. Excellent. Follow me if you think you're good enough. And just be clear. Alright. I'm wondering if it's just purely just run up it. I could see the situation where, because I've left the area, he counts that as disqualifying and just resets. Yeah, that's fine. Come on. We're hurting. Over here? No. I can't help but notice that he's not here. Was it because I touched the save point? Do I need to use the time thingy? Ugh, if we do have to use the time thingy, then that's annoying. Alright. gonna go here. Maybe the guy that I'm thinking of. Oh, it's literally right here, right in the middle. Yes, tell me some wisdom. Alright, so he's telling me just finish the game. Which I do not love as advice. 98%. We're missing something. I don't see any, like, spots that we haven't connected, you know? Usually the game's pretty good about, like, you can see the secrets that you haven't grabbed yet. It's possible that, like, we have lit all the torches and that is a thing. And we need to, like, go talk to what's his face. Possible that there's some crates that I've just never cracked that are the source of our confusion. Looking all over for, like, anything that I haven't done. Found it. Just like that, 100%. I feel silly that I just, like, the only explanation is that I just didn't walk that particular path. Alright. I think everything is warped up. Oh, there's a save point in the middle that's not warped up. We'll go grab that one. Alright, 42 out of 45. That brings this area up to 89%. Okay. What are we at? Orb-wise? 6. Messed this up pretty badly. That's okay. Got into a bit of a weird animation bit right there. Alright, so nothing in those rooms. I don't think. And through that. Grabbed this. Mutual destruction. Let's actually continue on that same approximate route, because I do actually kind of wonder if there's something going on with that. Okay, yeah, here we go. Music box says there's something visible here. Or illusory. Oh, this is illusory. That's... Hello. cellar. Alright. Now they say it's a seller's market. I'm glad to see the return of the flippy stuff. What are you gonna open? Okay, you open that. Gotcha, heard. Misjudged. Ah, I really appreciate that they did that. And by that I mean, you know, respawn me here. Lockbox. I enjoy these kind of lockbox Zelda dungeon things. Like, I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but they're my cup of tea. Almost after that up. It's fine. I do like the way that this is, I believe this is going to work out to be kind of spiral shaped, which means that it's not that long of an ask, like when you reset, to have to get back to where you were. Like, case in point, right here, like, this is not that bad of a run back. We're right back to where we were before. I guess I actually needed to do that. No. I needed to wait longer and then jump harder. not actually what I needed it to. Yeah, no. Interesting. I wasn't sure if I could bonk it with my head or not. I'm glad to see that I can. Oof. Pretty tight margins on that. I'm pretty sure the whole reason... Come on, fire... The whole reason for that whole loop is so that we could get back into this part upside down. Forgetting that I don't have the extra damage equipped, so shit. Well, I can pretty confidently say that we're not gonna have that this is not gonna be the final episode. I thought it would. There's a good chance, but a little bit too much other stuff going on, you know. Hello. That's pretty tight. The Collector. So check this out. I'm a combat ranger, an infantry scout, if you will. Meaning I go in headfirst, clearing out dungeons before the rest of my guild gets there. I also have this arrangement with a bud of mine where I scout cool places for him to decorate, you know? That's terrific and all, but what's with the monologue? I'm saying you look a bit like trouble, are you? What? Where did that come from? Do I really look like a touch-and-go kind of person to you? And what's with people trying to label me all the time? Just saying, don't try to pull any funny business with me. You'll be sorry. In fact, would you please leave before I bring out my Ranger Danger? No. Don't say I didn't warn you. Prepare for some high-grade brawn technique from the Widdershins Guild. Oh, we got him. It's close, actually. What'd we get? Upgraded staff. Increase magical surge of any one. With this upgrade, you can use your magic before it has fully recharged. Cool. Great, you again. I confess I'm a little impressed. Never thought I'd get my head handed to me like that. At first I totally believed you were sent by the cloaked, big-headed clown vicar, but you're okay. Thanks. I hope the rest of your guild friends aren't siding with him. Not in 1,000 years. The Widdershins Guild holds a gutsy bunch, but they have a lot of heart. Alright. Still 97%. So how does this work? This does feel a little bit, like, not an error, but like, feels weird that there's a room that interrupts this. So, alright, hold on. I need to reread that description. You can use your magic before it is fully recharged. I'm not seeing any indication that that is actually true, because, like, I guess, okay, it's not true for the, shit. That was the wrong spell. It's not true for the lightning, because the lightning requires more than the others. Why didn't that work? Guess we need to take it slow and just ride this guy up. I'm less than thrilled about, but that's okay. Still 98%. If there's anything else in this section. Or no. Huh. I don't really think this is gonna work, but I'm curious. Just because it's so strange looking. Huh. There's really nothing here. Color me suspicious. Thank you, spell. Alright. Use warp. Trying to eyeball now, like, did I overlook any of the save points? They are all warps, yes. We're so close. We need one more freaking pedal. I would love it if the pedal guy would just tell us, like, oh, you know, have you checked in the north? Why is that the color thing didn't come up more? Like that whole mechanic was so cryptic and ultimately only useful, really? Really only useful for a couple of puzzles. Face tank through things that I don't need to face tank through? Never. Ah, okay, here we go. %. Woo! That does kind of mean that wherever those remaining tiers are, they've pretty much all got to be either in here or in here or in here. But I hold fast to, I think that this is the other thing. So I guess let's check in here again. Because percentage-wise, this one's kind of rough. Yep, there's a hidden thing. Counts as new area. Ooh, you. Oh, we just keep running into each other. Huh, yes, this is area's a bit weird though. Everything's so grim. There are too many spikes for me. Like, who would even build a place like this? Someone who likes to be creative, maybe. Probably. All the same, I've had enough of the atmosphere. Let's hope we meet again under better circumstances. I wonder if I can go find them. At the next temple. Let's try just poking our head in every temple entrance. See if we see anything. Not here. This is excruciating. we sort out this spot? We did not. Alright. 93%. I was just saying we didn't use that particular mechanic very much, and there we are. Here, see if she's around here. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think they'll be over there, because it wasn't that like one of the early places we saw them. But we'll double check. I don't see him. I was like, did I ever get that thing below me? And the answer is yes, because we've completed this area. This is one of the first areas we completed. No indication that that's bombable or anything. Yeah, we know about the secret. I don't know what I'm missing in this area. Like, obviously we're missing something, but I don't know what it is. Because I feel like we've been all over the dang place. And it could just be... it could very well just be the dang tears. weirdness there. Yep. Well, we got it. I don't know. Kind of think that I'm about at my limit for trying to 100% this game. Which is a bummer, because we're so close. What I might do is next episode, we turn on show items on map. Let's actually do that. Let's turn on show items on map. And that did not help us at all. I think that I think we had the exact same problem on the previous one. Where show items on map is really just showing us like, oh, these are like where you need to go to get to the next item, you know, the next thing to unlock here, not this is where the remaining gemstones, petals, etc. are. Which does mean that in game we don't have a way to do this. I guess I could just look up a map of where everything is and then work from there. Because there's really just not much left. And I do kind of hate the idea of finishing this game at whatever percentage we're on. It doesn't say. Unless it does. I'm being silly. Quit to menu. File select. Okay, here we go. So we're at 97% stars. Huh. That's funny. This is where I lost some footage and started to edit the save file, to try to edit the save file. And this is the backup copy I made. Huh. That's funny. Alright, well. Ooh, I like the little parallax they do there. This is where we're going to call it for this episode. YouTube, you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!